I want to invite Jeff and Crystal to come down. They're going to help me with this next sequence. I'm an avid reader, and I'm always writing down quotes from books and anything I'm reading, if it strikes a certain chord with me. And I call them words of wisdom. And I've got files and folders, and people are starting to send them to me now, too. But I put a few together here, and we're going to let the images run. I want you to kick back and listen to the words and think about what they mean to you, of course, what these words might mean to this home of ours, too, this planet.
The best in nature, like the best in art, is sacred. Look upon it respectfully, reverentially, or not at all. Even the wild beasts know that much. Joaquin Miller in 1888.
Nature is not a place to visit, it is home. Gary Snyder.
Those who contemplate the beauty of the earth find resources of strength that will endure as long as life lasts. Rachel Carson.
When we're on the land, in communion, in community, we remember that nothing exists in isolation. Terry Tempest Williams.
The needs of the planet are the needs of the person, and therefore the rights of the person are the rights of the planet. Theodore Roszak.
Until we extend the circle of our compassion to all living things, we will not ourselves find peace. Dr. Albert Schweitzer.
I am glad I shall never be young without wild country to be young in. Of what avail are 40 freedoms without a blank spot on the map? Aldo Leopold. If you don't care where you are, then you ain't lost. Daniel Boone.
How'd that get in there?
A civilization which destroys what little remains of the wild, the spare, the original, is cutting itself off from its origins and betraying the principle of civilization itself. Edward Abbey.
If future generations are to remember us with gratitude rather than contempt, we must leave them something more than the miracles of our technology. We must leave them a glimpse of the world as it was in the beginning, not just after we got through with it. President Lyndon B. Johnson, upon signing the Wilderness Act of 1964. Seeds after porcupine.
Freedom is when the people can speak. Democracy is when the government listens. Alistair Farrugia.
It is our task, in our time and in our generation, to hand down undiminished to those who come after us the natural wealth and beauty which is ours. John F. Kennedy. Misty Creek.
The care of rivers is not a question of rivers, but of the human heart. Tanaka Shozo.
Love this river, stay by it, learn from it. It seemed to him that whoever understood this river and its secrets would understand much more, many secrets, all secrets. Hermann Hesse in Siddhartha.
I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. I will not refuse to do the something I can do. Helen Keller.
As part of our obligation to our own being and to our descendants is to study life and our conditions, searching always for the authentic underpinnings of hope. Wendell Berry.
The gift of hope makes every person, as well as the whole family of humanity, very valuable. The vision of future rightness sends back a stamp of rightness into the present. Louis B. Smedes.
Wilderness is a place where things work like they're supposed to work. I said that. That word hope was sprinkled in amongst a few of those words of wisdom. And there is hope. There's hope as long as there are those of us who listen to the earth. You know, the wild places, as I was saying earlier this evening, offer us so much. And 2 years ago, about 4 months after I finished those treatments that I was telling you about, I found myself walking about 450 miles along the Idaho-Montana state line. It was truly a walk of thanksgiving in so many ways. And it was an incredible year for wildflowers too, especially beargrass. And one day as I was walking through shoulder-high beargrass blooms, I suddenly realized I was not walking through beauty. I was walking in beauty. I was at a place in my heart that I've often tried to get back to. And so I came up with this song. It's called I Walk in Beauty. I walk in beauty. I walk in beauty. Oh, the water I drink and the air I breathe. Each step I take, my heart awakes. I walk in beauty. I walk in beauty. I walk in wonder. I walk in wonder. Oh, the flowers of the field and the feathers of the forest, the tracks in the snow, I'd like to know. I walk in wonder. I walk in wonder. I walk in harmony. I walk in sweet harmony. From the falling of the tide to the rising of the sun, the stars in my eyes when the day is done, I walk in harmony. I walk in sweet, sweet harmony. I walk in beauty. I walk in beauty. Oh, the water I drink and the air I breathe. Each step I take, my heart awakes. I walk in beauty. I walk in beauty. I walk in grateful joy. I walk in grateful joy for the life of my blood and the wonder in my eyes, the song in my heart and the beauty on the rise. I walk in grateful joy. I walk in grateful joy. I walk in beauty. I walk in beauty. Oh, the water I drink and the air I breathe. Each step I take, my heart awakes. I walk in beauty. 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 There's an old owl flying free. He's calling out to me. What can I tell him as the big trees fall? And he slips on through the cracks. Oh, I can't turn my back. For his kind is our kind, and the writing's on the wall. If we could see this world through the eyes of those who keep sharing when there's nothing left to give. If we could walk this land with respect for all. Oh, what a life we could live. There's a salmon swimming deep, her destiny to keep. How can you tell her she's the last of her kind? Oh, 1,000 times around, from the seed to the spawning ground. What a cost, what a loss to all memory and no time. If we could see this world through the eyes of those who keep sharing when there's nothing left to give. If we could walk this land with respect for all. Oh, what a life we could live. She wolf howling in the night. She knows there's a lesson coming soon. Just how big is the heart of humankind? Won't you stand back and give her room? If we could see this world through the eyes of those who keep sharing when there's nothing left to give. If we could walk this land with respect for all. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. If we could walk this land with respect for all. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. If we could walk this land with respect for all. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. You know, wilderness is a lot of different things to a lot of different people. It might be a place where you go to reconnect with nature and with yourself. It might be a place where you go to go fishing or hunting. It might be a place where you go to challenge yourself. It might be a place where you go to get in touch with the spiritual side of yourself. To me, it's a lot of those things and more. And this next song kind of sums up a lot of my feelings about a wild country. And the pictures you're going to see, most of them were taken in Nevada last summer, but I threw in a couple from the Arctic and a couple from Utah. And after I threw them in there, I realized it was hard to tell the difference between the Nevada pictures and the Arctic pictures. I mean, the landscapes are kind of similar in a way. Anyways, this is a song called, what is it called? Song for the Last Wild Places. I'm just a simple man, walking my way, finding my strength in the land. There are places that have made me, and some that have saved me. I get out there when I can. There are places of the heart, they stir up some ancient call, and they sing to the soul and lift us up when we start to fall. This is my song for the beauty and the wisdom and the wonder of the wide open spaces. This is my song for the last wild places. Sometimes I find hope whispered on the wind, slipping through the silver-studded sage, or in the canyon walls' twisted lines, are weathered by time, still singing strong through the ages. There are places of the heart, they stir up some ancient call, and they sing to the soul and lift us up when we start to fall. This is my song for the beauty and the wonder and the glory of the wide open spaces. This is my song for the last wild places. May the people who follow touch the sacred and walk a new way, and the children of tomorrow, listen to what the earth has to say. This is my song for the beauty and the wisdom and the wonder of the wide open spaces. This is my song for the last wild places. There are places at the heart, they stir up some ancient call, and they sing to the soul and lift us up when we start to fall. This is my song for the beauty and the wonder and the glory of the wide open spaces. This is my song for the last wild places. This is my hope for the last wild places. This is my prayer for the last wild places. That song sure felt good to sing. Oh, thank you. Thank you much. But, you know, we're so lucky that we have and we appreciate our wildlife in this country. I live over in Montana, and we still have all the kinds of animals that roamed at the time of Lewis and Clark. The things are intact still because we care. And we've made room, we've made allowances, and we have the Endangered Species Act because we care. I hope you'll join in on this last song. You know, when it comes down to it, we're all in this together. The chorus goes, one land, one heart, we're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. I'm a woman, I'm a man, I'm a child of the land. My roots tap to this earth, no matter where I stand. I'm a rich one, I'm a poor one, I'm the orphan locked outside. I'm the family that you'll always have, walking at your side. I'm a beggar, I'm a thief, I'm one who still believes. I'm the farmer kicking dust, but still I'm planting seeds. I'm the promise, I'm the lie, I'm the glint that lights your eye. I'm the spirit and the wind, and the fire that never dies. Let me hear you now. One land, one heart, we're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. One land, one heart, we're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. I'm the old, I'm the young, I'm the song that's seldom sung. I'm the student and the teacher, I'm the mother's native tongue. I'm the sparrow's piercing note, the arms within your coat. I'm the spark within the darkness that lights a flame of hope. One land, one heart, we're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. I'm the river, I'm the mountain, I'm the weathered, twisted tree. I'm the fire and the flood, I'm the heartbeat of the sea. One land, one heart. We're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. I am black, I am white. I'm the dove that's taken flight. I'm the healer and the patient. I'm a soldier by all rights. I'm a prisoner, I am free. I'm bound in unity. I'm a patriot of earth. I'm dreaming harmony. One land, one heart. We're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. Let me hear you singing now. One land, one heart. We're all in this together. One land, one heart, one green planet forever. Now this time around, sing it like you mean it. Sing it for yourselves, of course, but sing it for the children, too. Sing it for your community. Sing it for this old planet. Here we go. One land, one heart. We're all in this together. One land, one heart. One green planet forever. One green planet forever. One green planet forever. Oh, what a life we could live. If we could walk this land with respect for all. Oh, what a life we could live. Oh, what a life we could live. Get out there, enjoy those beautiful places, and keep it wild.